Humble ISD recently revised its transportation policy and now does not provide transportation for students who live within 2 miles of the campus they attend.
One concerned family called us worried about the walk for their 10-year-old student. According to them, it's 1.5 miles and very dangerous.
Anchor Chris Stipes has agreed to literally walk a mile in the student's shoes. Chris, tell us how far you've been so far and what time you started.
Well, Jose, we've been just about a mile now. We left right after our last live shot in the 7 o'clock hour at about 7:45, so we've been walking for about almost 25 minutes now. And here's the crux of the situation. You know, Humble ISD, state funding was cut back in 2011, so buses are no longer provided for people and students who live within 2 miles of the school. So right now, we're walking to Ridge Creek Elementary School. It is opening up brand new this year. So there's a lot of people in the subdivision that we're walking from right now. That is Sunset Ridge West. These kids as young as 5, 6, 7 years old have got to walk over 2.5 subdivisions. We took the car earlier. It's 1.8 miles for most of them. They got to do that to and from school every day, or else they're not going to have a way to get there. I mean, some parents are going to have to drive their kids. Some parents are going to have to get carpools, maybe hire people to get them there. But ultimately, it comes down to money, and again, money. That state funding that was cut back in 2011 really brought this to light. So as you can see, we've got about just about 24 people walking here. They're holding up signs, begging for buses, but it's just not likely going to happen. School starts Monday. This is Ricardo. He's got a 5-year-old little girl, a granddaughter, that's going to have to walk this distance. And you're really fired up about this. You're really passionate because you're concerned, as are all the parents here, about the children's safety.
It's not right. How would you like for your child to walk this distance? I've been walking. I'm already tired. I want to go back home. And they still got a while to go walk. It's not right, Why cut on a bus when you can cut on some of the other things that they have in school? Teachers, attendants, maintenance, janitorial. You can cut 1 or 2 guys off of that and put 1 bus driver. That's all we need. 1 bus driver and 1 bus. That's all we need.
Brandon Blue over here just got back from San Francisco. He's serving in our military. He's got his little 5-year-old daughter who's falling asleep on his back right now. This is a route, and she's tiny. Turn around a little side. How you doing, sweetheart? You holding up? It's hot out here. We're sweating. Brandon, how concerned are you that your 5-year-old's got to walk this route every morning?
Kids are going to be too exhausted and winded by the time they get to the school to pay attention to the teachers in the class. So all we need is a bus so they can get to the school. That way they're not winded and, sleepy by the time and sweaty by the time they get to the class.
So these parents are just trying to make some noise. Humble ISD did respond to our request, and they say, listen, we would love to provide buses to everybody, but the reality of it is right now is that the state funding is just not there. They've passed out advice and tips for safe walking, encouraging people to walk in groups and have the parents go over the routes with their students before they do it. But I got to tell you, like I said, we're walking, going on 30 minutes now. There's a lot of winding roads. I mean, there's a lot of turns, and if you're 5 years old, it's going to be a bit of a concern that you're going to get lost. So that's what a lot of these parents are concerned about. We're going to check back with you guys in just a few minutes. We expect to be at the school in probably another 20 minutes. Most parents said this walk is 45 minutes long. I'm even getting winded. We're going to get to the school, Ridge Creek Elementary School. We're going to talk to some more of the concerned parents. Again, they're thinking about getting a petition together, just trying to get some bus service out here for their kids so that they can be safe and go get the education. All right, that's the latest from Humboldt. We'll check back with you guys as soon as we get to the school. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Chris. Looking forward to the update.